black eligible voters in in Georgia has increased and it's shown in the census data. As an emerging battleground state in national elections, Georgia's changing electoral makeup has been the focus of renewed attention in the 2020 election cycle. This is particularly true between the January 5th runoff, so that's coming up soon, guys. Anybody who's actually in Georgia, for the U.S. Senate seat. Between 2000 and 2019, Georgia's eligible voter population grew by 1.9 million, with nearly half of the increase attributed to growth in the state's black voting population, according to a Pew Research Center analysis. So the graph that I have here, for instance, shows that there was an eligibility dip from 68 to 58% for white individuals, a 27 to 33, which is a +6 for black individuals, and then about a +2, +3 for Hispanic and Asian. So it just means that there's a precipitation of black people who have moved into the state from other places. Oh, there's my frame rate. There we go. But basically,
cut over for a
go ahead.
second. I'm going to cut over to I believe it's the graph that you're talking to. Just give me 1 second so that the people can see it.
No problem.
Let's see. Is this the right one? I'm sorry. I didn't have it set up on this for some reason. I don't know why. Here we go. There we go. That's the one you were looking at?
So, yeah, I mean, what's interesting is that this is all of the things that scare white people right now. Basically, black people from across the country, especially from New York, Michigan, and even Alabama, are moving towards Atlanta. And they specifically said that it seems that the concentration is in urban centers, with about 59% of the momentum into Georgia. So this is exactly what they're afraid of. all these black people, and also people coming from African countries and from the Caribbean. The Caribbean numbers is pretty high as well. I believe it said that Jamaica and Guyana were the two highest for those two. So basically, those voters changed the whole outset of the Atlanta election, in my opinion. I would say the Atlanta election because that's what won the state. In the end, that's that won the state for Joe Biden, and also we're gonna have to penetrate that base of people in Georgia to actually fund Ossoff and Warnock so that they actually have a chance of winning. And I mean, hopefully they did that. But it's only a week away, where we're going to see in the runoff if this black eligible voters has significantly changed. So yeah, that was the interesting thing, that 88% of black people voted for Biden, 62% of Latino. 88% is pretty insane. That's a statistically high variance. that's saying that you have
fake
that
news.
Unlocked.
Fake news.
Yeah.
You gotta have people saying that all day long. Fake news. Like this
just to be fair with everybody, it's a poll. It's a poll.
Yeah.
It's a poll. So I have to give them that. There's a percentage point that it could be off by.
Yeah. You know how it is though, right? Nowadays they're gonna be like fake news. They elect. They what is it? They affected all the states. It wasn't just one. Like, yeah, all right, but fake news. That's all. It's funny how people like think that somehow or other they can coordinate that smoothly. This country is the most unorganized. Like, you know what I mean? Like, certain people are organized, but I feel like a huge percentage of this country is hugely unorganized. It's hard for me to believe some of the stuff that some of these crazy people believe, man. Like, unbelievable, bro. It's unbelievable. Like, I wish this country was that organized, because then we'd be in a better place right now with this COVID stuff. But yeah, we can't even get that right. They managed to, yeah. But I'm happy. I'm happy. I hope that we. What do you think that now that Trump supposedly agreed, which he hasn't done yet, signed the bill? How do you think that's going to affect the Georgia election?
I don't think it's going to have any effect on the Georgia election. I think that the hand wringing to like take back the money Say that you should only get 2,000 because you appreciate me as president isn't going to work. Um, it's too late. He lost the election. If it would have been a power move if he had won the election.
Yeah. I
Now
don't think
it's
they're
more
gonna.
like a
I
yeah.
don't think they're gonna get to 2,000 though. I think it's only gonna be 600. I think he just signed the current bill, from what it sounds like. So either way, we're screwed. You know, what I mean, I think he avoided a shutdown and all that other stuff. You know, I think all that stuff was to kind of persuade people to come back to the table and do his bidding. And now that he realizes it's not going to happen, he kind of had to renege it. But you know, I don't know, man. I don't know how this is going to affect. My fear is that they win the election, the Republicans win the elections, and Biden is stuck doing not being able to do anything.